back to further review games which were available on itch.io's Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. Today I'm looking at The Floor is Jelly. Which, you know, it's one of those things where... And, like, this is kind of why I started it. Reading through a bunch of the titles, I, for one, couldn't help but wonder, you know, all these... You come across a certain amount of things where it's just like... And, you know, I'm not one to say that video games can't be art, but then sometimes, you know, you come across something which sounds like perhaps it's so, you know, art-focused, or they're trying to convey a message so much that they eliminate the game aspect of something. Like, I'm not like the purpose of this series was supposed to be to help people find, you know, if they bought this bundle with over, you know, 1,100, 1,700 items in it, I hope I could help people find things that are good, and they'll go, oh, okay, well, Carrie said this was okay. But on the flip side, I'm also hopefully can identify things which aren't so great to save people time when they're searching. I don't know. This is The Floor is Jelly. I've played through the beginning a bit, skipped through the tutorials and that. This, so far is pretty good in terms of not telling you, like, oh, press up to jump, and then if you, like a trampoline, jump again right as the spring bounces up, you can jump even higher. That's pretty much it so far. It hasn't been so much trying to, like, solve puzzles. You can also kind of wall jump, which is kind of tricky. They pretty much don't tell you anything. There was one point where you saw another, I don't know what this guy is, a little frog, who was just jumping, and you noticed, oh, he jumped higher when he jumped at a certain point. But otherwise, not a lot of hand-holding, but it's pretty straightforward. It seems a lot more like just platforming rather than puzzle solving, where every wall, ceiling, and floor is made of jelly. This seems to be the first time where I can choose a path of where to go. Every screen just seems to have these windows I can jump into, and then oftentimes I accidentally jump back. So that's just it. I was using spacebar to jump for a while, thinking, like, they didn't even tell you what button to press, until somehow I stumbled on, oh, up works too. I just think it makes that much more sense to use. So far it's been kind of light on the art. The first screen had a bunch of wacky shapes, but otherwise it just looked like a platformer. Now here's this smoke swinging around. I don't know if it's doing anything, but let's see if I can make my way back just as easily as I flukily got here in the first place. Okay. Now I kind of hope by streaming this I'm not just giving away something the elements of discovery playing this game. Wall jumping is kind of tricky because it's still up. So you gotta press one button to hug the wall and there to jump. Then switching walls. I haven't quite gotten hold of. This is the first time I've had to do it and dodge spikes at a jump. This time I just fall down. Music's pretty calm. So far, if I had to give a review of this game, it's kind of like if Super Meat Boy replaced all the spinning gears and death every 3 seconds with jelly. And you're playing it in a room with padded walls. I don't want to get that smoke first. Or leave. I should have left. Ah. Whoa! Just gonna leave this time. Ah. I don't know. It's just a matter of. Jeez. Oh, do I still have it? Okay. Where am I taking it? See, what is tricky to get used to is, and you know, it does help if you can just take a second to pause and practice, is that the rhythm is not just so much, like I guess in other games I'm used to double jumping is you jump, and as soon as you hit the ground you jump again, but that's like, you gotta treat it like it's a, for sure, a trampoline is the only parallel I can think of. Pardon me. So like right there, I expected that was when I was gonna make a big leap over to the left, but then I just barely got any air at all. Okay, that time I did it. Like, yes, I see that curtain's there, but like, it's up here first. At this point, like, I am not convinced that this is even going to be like a maze. Like, so far I can just think of two decisions I just made where I could have gone a completely different direction. I don't know if I'm going to regret those decisions. This game doesn't really feel like its purpose is to allow you to do anything you'll regret. Now, what I'm planning on doing now, it seems if you jump from a higher area to a lower, that's another way to get more. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Now, one puzzle which was really neat was the spike wall was just like a vertical barrier. What I was supposed to do to get around it was just create a little area beneath my character just by jumping, and then when there was a gap, just run across underneath the wall. Oh jeez, no! I don't think it's that complicated. I think I can probably just jump. But then it's like, oh, if I've been here before? I have. So I think this is when I realized what I was just saying is wrong. I'm just gonna jump over this. There you go. And I'm gonna run into a thing where I don't have enough smoke. And I'm gonna have to retrace these steps. Maybe that tree was interfering with the... I don't know. Like, it almost looks like if I'm bouncing next to a tree, it's like there's a second person on the trampoline. Okay, let's try now. It doesn't look full. I go into the second window over here. Well, that's where I came from, I don't recall. Ha! The spike above me has just enough space. A divot. They knew. Oh, if you jump, you're gonna die. Wonder if I could have just made my way back. Okay, so this is a room I could have been in, and now I am backtracking, so to speak. Stop bouncing. Huh? So, at the risk of spoiling too much of the game, I think I'll just try to complete this current smoke door. Call it from there. How did I get past this before? Okay. Probably one smoke's enough, otherwise I will venture further downward. Okay. Unless there were more ways to go in the right window, but I don't think so. I'm always tempted. Whoa! Ho, ho! Get it. I was just thinking that I was always tempted. What if I run off the side? Will I die? And I just ran off the one place where otherwise there was no indication. Yep, that was the exact right thing to do. Get out. See, not this time I'm running off the side and dying. Hopefully I can jump off the side of the screen, wall jump, which is not my strength. I also don't know how far I can go. I might try this 2 more times. 2 more times. And then stop. Oh. Oh. Okay. I found you. Oh! That was a weird... You see, as I... Also, I seem to be revealing trees. I want to be on the top floor. Or possibly the roof. I'm thinking, oh, it'll be hard to get back, but not really. I'll just jump off the edge. This house doesn't seem to do anything. I try it one more time to just jump off or onto the roof. Jeez. Whoa. Okay. Let's see if I can do that again, but from up here. Oh. Oh. Okay, forget this. Unless now I'm stuck down here forever. That would stink. I don't know, it's weird. The thing I just found where... Oh, there's smoke right there. Okay. No! Okay, I was just said, I don't know if it's good. I've decided, no, it's not good. Because this is... Ugh. Frustrating. was gonna say, it reminds me of Donkey Kong Country, where there were just secrets all around, but how we discovered them before. So now if I just go through this window and then come back, next time I die I'll be here. Which is much better than being stuck down there. Okay, Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, there'd be like, you know, if you just happen to throw a barrel at this wall, it would, you know, reveal a bonus room. Okay, cool. How would you know to do that? I don't know. Somehow we just randomly discovered this stuff, I guess. But in certain levels, if you know, all side scrollers, you pretty much go left or right, with some exception. Sometimes if you started level and went left, it'd be like, oh, secret bonus cave, extra bananas or lives or whatever. And at what point... Oh. Okay. Now, at what point does that become clever? At what point does that become, well, that's dumb. Why would I check every left wall that I might fall and find a secret house that does nothing? Okay, that's good. I thought I would be able to just die and then respawn at the top with the smoke. It's kind of a relief that they won't let that happen now. Now, what I should do to be really safe is just go in here. Actually, this is the faster way back, isn't it? I don't know, I'm not a game designer, but I wonder if there is how much thought goes into what makes a secret cool. When is it like funny that it's obvious versus no way in hell anyone would guess that? And when is it awesome? Gonna venture a little further. Okay, yeah, so this is the third time I've seen like an elevator, and then this will lead me to another world or so. So this is like the third or so I've gone through. So yeah, I see the game retails at $9.99 typically. I don't, like, you know, it's lovely, beautiful, good soundtrack. $10 I would, you know, pay for it to be in like a bundle with other games, I guess. Will it get hair-pullingly harder as you go through? Can't say for certain. I don't know if this seems like the sort of non-threatening but somewhat satisfying challenge. The floor... Okay, pause it. There it is. The floor is jelly. Could be for you. Unless you want something faster, more exciting, and more consequential when you don't perform. Let's see. And so hopefully nope, there's no life lesson. Cheers.